What do you do when you have a lot of creative ideas and you don't know which one to even start with? What do you do when your boss is waiting for you to give them a proposal for your next big project and you don't even know where to start? What do you do when you have a lot of ideas in your head and you just want to see one of them become reality? I'm going to give you a 4, 3, 2, 1 process today to help you take all those different ideas and turn them into reality. I'm a dreamer. I love to think of ideas. But as my realist friends have reminded me, ideas are only powerful when they become real to everybody. And so, this process today can help you with that. The first thing you have to do is take however many ideas you have and pick 4. It can be 4 random ones. It can be your top 4. You can put out all your ideas and have somebody else pick them. Whatever it is, you've got to get it down to 4 ideas that you have. 4 things that you want to try, 4 changes you want to make, or 4 anything else when it comes to your decision-making process. Get it down to your final 4, and then we can move from there. I know you probably have way more than 4 ideas, projects, changes, etc. But at some point, you have to move from ideas to actions. And I can help you do that, but first, you have to look at 4. You can pause the video right now and think about what your 4 would be. You can create your brackets, you can cross off your list, whatever you want, write them down, 1 each on an index card or a sheet of paper. Then, play the video again, or just keep watching as I walk you through the entire process, as most of you will, and then you can do this at your own pace. Once you have the 4 ideas, changes, concepts, projects, it's time to really focus. Ask yourself this question. Out of these 4, which 3 would have the greatest impact if I actually saw them go from an idea to reality? Which 3 would make the biggest difference if I acted on them instead of just thought about them? Which 3 could help the most people? Look at your 4 and eliminate one that quite isn't as good, powerful, effective, whatever as the other 3. You also can ask the question, which 3 are most beneficial to yourself or to someone else? Which 3 are most possible for you to accomplish right now? Any of those questions should help you go from 4 to 3. Which 3 rise to the top, leaving the 4th behind when it comes to the difference they would make or how much you would enjoy them. This is where it might get a little uncomfortable or even a little challenging. Now that you have your top 3, you need to prepare to get help from someone else. You need to involve an outside person because you have to pick 2 of these 3 that you want to get someone else's perspective and opinion on. They might be very similar options, 2 black and white goats. They might be very distinct from each other, like these 2 different colors of nail polish. But there have to be 2 of those 3 that you're willing to share with someone else so a new set of eyes can look at them. You might get someone else's perspective on the 3 so you can pick 2 to propose to your boss, coworker, client, partner, etc. No matter what, get your options down to your top 2 and then get someone else or even a group to give you feedback so that narrowing it down to 1 is made with the help of others. You can even use the popularity of social media tools to help you do this by putting a poll online and seeing what others say. If your idea is longer than a simple word or a phrase, then you might have to explain it in person or to a group in a different way, and then have them vote and give you feedback. At this point, you should have gone from your 2 ideas down to 1. Your 1 idea, your 1 concept, your 1 change, your 1 project. If you propose 2 ideas to your boss or a coworker and they picked 1, now you have 1 that you need to act on. So now what? Be intentional, thoughtful, careful, and work hard. This is your 1 idea out of the 4 or 4,000 that you started with. This is the one on which you are going to act. Let me offer you a few tips to help you with this process. Be brave enough to ask. Whether you're asking a friend for their honest opinion or proposing your top 2 ideas to your boss, if you don't ask, you will never know. It's worth that risk to help you move forward, so be brave. Then, be enthusiastic enough to be persuasive and contagious. If you aren't excited about your ideas, no one else will be either. And then finally, be committed enough to act. If you don't really expect this to happen, be approved, gain support, get financial backing, then you'll be stuck when it actually happens. You have to be like the track athlete in the starting blocks, waiting for the starting gun to go off. Once you have approval, support, finances, etc. to get started, then do it. So get going. Then repeat the process until this becomes a natural way to move from having a bunch of random ideas to being someone known for taking action on several of their best ideas. Let me know in the comments if you try this, how it works for you, or a great idea you have on how to improve this 4-3-2-1 process. Thanks.